Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial, we are going to explore how we can connect Jira software with end-to-end automation workflows. So if you ever spend hours manually creating or tracking the Jira tickets, you will love this. And with end-to-end, you can build a simple automation workflow that can automatically create issues from other app, for example, like Gmail, fetching and updating your Jira tickets directly from the end-to-end automation workflow. And then you can even trigger the action when something changes in Jira. Okay, so this video is designed for the beginner, so don't worry if you are new to end-to-end. I will walk you through step by step from setting up the integration to building your first automation workflow. Okay, and then by the end of this tutorial, you will have the working workflow that saves time and reduce the repetitive tasks. So let's dive in and start building. Okay, and then that you can see here, I have an example of the end-to-end automation workflow that's using integrate with the Jira. Okay, so the basic workflow is that like whenever an email has been sent to the support team, right? So the AI agent will extract all the information from the email of the sender, and then it will using the Jira built-in notes to creating a tickets right on the Jira system. So instead of like the IT support, IT help desk man manually go to Jira and then reading the email and then creating the ticket. So we have the AI agents in the end-to-end automation workflow that integrate directly with the Jira to submit a new ticket based on the request from the email of the user. Okay, and it also takes to the next level that we have another AI agent, right? That's reading through the request from the user and then use another like built-in node from Jira that's needed add the issue command, right? So to add the resolution for the IT team. So this is one of a very helpful example of how we can build and like end-to-end automation workflow that can help the IT help desk team improve the operation efficiency using email trigger and then combined with AI agent and Jira built-in nodes. Okay. So another example is like you can build kind of like the chatbot, right? So allow you to manage Jira using like end-to-end automation workflow to build a like chatbot, AI chatbot, right? That can allow you to manage Jira directly in the through chat. So something like that, right? So I can have a quick demo. Can you add another issue to tracking? Remind me to design new logo for automate with me, something like that. Same project. Okay, maybe we need to start a new section. Hello, can you create an issue to play remind me to design new logo for automate with me? Add to end-to-end projects. Okay, and then the agent will call the tool, right, to create an issue, and then it confirm that issue is created. So let's go to the workflow. Okay, and then see that okay, design new logo for the Make with me. So yeah, that as you can see that we can like interact with like Jira software directly from end-to-end automation workflow, right? But like let me go into a little bit more detail. In the first automation workflow, we can see that we submit a Jira request ticket, right? So what we are using here is using the built-in Jira one, right? Jira software, and then we have create an issue node here. Okay, and then with the the create an issue node here, so we need to fill in a lot of information, but like I'm gonna show you step by step for the basic one. Okay, so you need a credential to connect with your Jira, and okay, so I'm gonna create a new ones, and I'm gonna name it automate with me. Okay, so that I know that Wix account is connect to, and for connect using, I'm using cloud. Okay, so I need to fill in email, API token, and domain. Email, I can enter my email. Okay, creator at automate with me. For the domain, so it will be from here, right? I can copy it from here, and then for the API token, how can I get that? So I can go here, and then from there click on the layer avatar here, right? And go to account setting. Okay, so that you can see that the default tab will be profile and visibility, and then you go to security. Okay, and then from here you can see the API token, and then you can create and manage API token, right? Click here. Okay, so that you can create a new API token. So click create API tokens, and the name will be like NAN Jira demo. Okay, and then expire on, so you can set expiration dates for the security. It should be short, right? Okay, click create. Okay, and then you can copy it, right? And then you can back here, and then API token. So that all you need to enter, right? The emails that you that should be the one that here, right? You can copy it from here, and then for the domain you can copy your Jira domain, and then you can follow the step that I show you to get the API token. So this is how you can set up the credential for Jira to be able to use it in an automation workflow, right? And then you click save, so it will test, and then if it shows that connection test successfully, which means that you are successfully config the Jira node, right? And then from here that you can see that we have the different resource that you can work with the Jira built node in NAN, right? It can be issue, it can be user, it can be issue commands, right? So let's start with issue first, and then you can, with the operation, you can create the issue, you can delete it, you can get it. So you can get a chain log of the issue, so there are different actions, right? And then always remember that if you need an action that's not available there, you can always using custom API code. Okay, but it is a little bit advanced, so I'm not gonna show it today, but like, yeah, maybe for another tutorial, for example, like advanced Jira integrations. Okay, so and then we resource will be issue, operation we create, and then projects we can select from list for the easiest one, right? And then I had the project NAN. Okay, so in Jira I had like all the projects, so I have only one, right? This is the NAN project, so that it will show here only one project. And then issue type is can be epic, and subtask, it can be task, right? And then for the summarize, it it can be the the information that we get from the previous step. For example, like in the workflow, I have the agent that create the output, right? So it's create the output, like all information that I need to create a Jira ticket. So I'm gonna show you here, right? I have the task, and then I push the summary, and then all the informations, and then after I execute it, so then the new issue will be created. So this is the like how we can configure the Jira not for like credential, and then using it to create a Jira ticket, right? One more item, so that you can also using Jira build node to add the command into the existing ticket, right? So yeah, but and then like for example, I can using the credential that I config in the previous step, and then the resource will be issue command, and operation will be add, right? And the issue key. So after you create this one, for example, after you create submit the run the action to create a new issue, there will be an issue key created. Okay, and then you can use this in this step to create a command. Okay, so it's quite simple, right? I have the workflow public free on NAN template, and I also will provide a link in this video so you can give it a try, and then like make some adjustment depending on your needs. Okay, so this video is like supposed to be the tutorial for beginner to know how to configure the Jira nodes. Okay, so another simple workflow that you can learn and practice to work with the Jira to work with the Jira building node, right? And this is like building a chatbot. So the workflow will be triggered by the chat trigger, right? This one, chat trigger, and then we have the Jira agent here. You can configure it with any AI large language model. In this workflow, I using GPT 4.1 mini, and then we can using the symbol memory, right? With the window context length 10, right? So it's very easy to add this one. Memory, you click here and then you have symbol memory, and it will be 10. That's it. So it can memorize like 10 messages back and forth. Okay, and then like for the tool, right? So we can add many tools as possible. For example, I have created an issue, right? And I can like Jira software tool, right? And then you can see that I'm configured with the credential that I said before. Tool description will be set automatically, resource will be issue, and then I'm going to delete it. Okay, and the issue key will be determined. You click here, so it will be determined by the agent. Okay, and then the subtask will be defined by the model. So we are not going to tell exactly what task will be created, will be deleted, but like will tell the AI agent will decide us. So I'm gonna update the and then delete an issue. So allow you to delete a specific issue. Okay, and then save, and maybe I open just so like can you delete this task for me? Issue key. Okay, issue key of the SMP9, right? SMP9. Okay, so you can see that when we are talking with the agent, right, we provide the issue key, and then the agent will call the tool delete an issue, right? And then and it's passed along the issue key, right? So you can see that when we're tracking, it's passed along the issue key as MP9, and then delete subtask 2 on designed by the AI agent, right? And then if we check, come back here to check, so so the task has been deleted. So this is basically how you can create the simple chatbot to manage your Jira ticket. So your homework, right, if you are following it to learn, so your homework is to like create a chatbot with full functional, right, to manage an issue. You need to create a chatbot to create the issue, to delete an issue, to get an issue, and get many issues. Okay, so for add 2 more tools to this workflow, so to make our Jira Manager AI agent more comprehensive. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. So this is a very quick one that walk you through step to configure the Jira BN node and learn how you can use it at the tool of the AI agent, or maybe using it at the step in a long Jira workflow, and automation workflow. So like if you have any question, if you have any issue while creating the workflow that integrate with Jira, feel free let me know. Or maybe like if you are get stuck with your homework like creating the chatbot, let me know too in the comment, and I'm like very happy to support you on that. So thank you very much, and have a very good day. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, bye bye.